Terry Nelson Littlejohn, I really, really regret not knowing you more. You're smart, you're funny, you're talented, you're creative, and I did not get an opportunity to know you better. You live not far from me, and I would only see you when Young, Gifted, and Black came to town. The last time I saw you was when we were at the Conrad waiting to talk to President Knighton, who didn't show up, by the way, because of the snow. At any rate, we had a wonderful reception, and I went to go shake your hand, and I thought, oh no, and I gave you a great big hug. Little did I know that would be the last time I get a chance to hug you or talk to you. When I interview students about the early days at Grinnell, about the beginnings of Concerned Black Students, your name is the one name that continues to crop up. And I regret not having an opportunity to get your perspective, to talk to you in person, to answer some of the questions that I have about the origins of Concerned Black Students. Everybody I talk to tells me wonderful things about Terry Nelson Littlejohn. You will be missed, you will be remembered, and it is our job to keep your legacy alive. Thanks.
I remember when I first met her, she told me she was actually a fifth-year student at Grinnell because she had changed her major in her junior year, which required her to stay an extra semester or two, which I thought was brave given how expensive Grinnell was. But she was a quiet spirit, always very friendly, and in my junior year, a professor asked me to change my major as well, and I remember thinking about Terry, but I stuck with my original love, which was political science. I didn't switch to become an econ major, but I ended up later going on to get my MBA. So in a way, Terry, I still ended up moving forward because I think Terry switched to become an econ major. You will be greatly missed, and your quiet spirit lives on.
Hi, I'm Mike Littlejohn, class of '68, and I've known Terry since she got to Grinnell, and saw her for the first time in quite a while 2 years ago at the reunion here. And we had a very pleasant time. Met her husband for the first time, and got to learn a little bit about her family. And I'm sorry to hear that she's gone. She seemed like she was very happy and had a really good life. So we miss you.
Terry and I were on the Alumni Council together for a number of years, and we discovered that we liked each other, and we would seek each other out whenever opportunity arose. We would look for each other at meals, sit with each other. Often she would be with Ed, and that was fun. But she would talk to me, and I liked that. She didn't treat me like some old white guy who wouldn't understand what she was talking about. She was very candid about what it was like to be here as a physics major, not only female, but the only person of color in the physics major at the time, and how she would get despondent from time to time, and how her teachers would buck her up and tell her that she really had what it took, even though she might be feeling inadequate. And it was they, she said, who kept her going and who enabled her to get her degree, and how much she liked them. But she also made clear to me what it was like to be here as a person of color in a department where that was a real rarity. I really enjoyed the time that I was able to spend with Terry, and I miss her. I miss her very much.